Which outcome do you think is going to come true? My desires or my fears?
I'm sorry, Raven. There's no machine that can give you that answer.
I got it.
Hey guys. So, sitting at my
I think you know the
table
answer.
here,
Yeah, right.
drinking my coffee, my TLC coffee. So, I want you guys to think about this. Turn it down a little bit, chat. Is your job safe from automation? Is your industry safe from automation? So there's two parts to this. You can either say, you know what, my job is not safe from automation and get a new skill starting today, whether you're going back to college, you're going to a trade school, or you're buying an online class, right? Or you can say my job is safe from automation and I'm not going to get a new skill, go back to school, or, get an online class or buy online class, right? But I want you guys to think about this, right? There's 16 million people right now in America that are jobless. And that's just the statistics. We don't know how many more are, because the statistics are biased sometimes. Close the door, Shay. So we don't know for sure. It could be 20 million, right? We don't know, right? But there's 16 million people unemployed right now in America, 18 years old and over. The economists are predicting that 10 million more jobs will be lost in the next 5 to 10 years. Now, when I say 10 million more jobs, I'm not saying today 10 million people are going to be without a job. No, over time. So it's already happening, right? In Michigan, Iowa, and Pennsylvania, those manufacturer states, 4 million people lost their jobs in 5 years. So in those states, a lot of people are on disability. A lot of people are unemployment. A lot of people on food stamps. A lot of people are going to shelters. A lot of people are, going homeless, or are homeless, right? So here's how you have to evaluate your situation. Here's how you have to evaluate what your future is doing and the future of your children is doing. If you're in an industry that is repetitive, okay, because they're saying 45% of jobs in America can be automated by computers, right? So you got to evaluate, right? You got to evaluate, right? Thank God you subscribe to my channel, right? So I'm helping you to think, right? So you got to evaluate and say, am I a dental assistant? Will my dental assistant job be around in 5 years? And do the research. See what dental assistants, you already know what you do, right? Google it, YouTube it, see how many, how many computers will automate dental assistants. Okay, if you are a truck driver, right? Okay, well in 5 years, 10 years, will I still have my truck driving job? Okay, well do the research and see where they're at. Okay, I'm a social worker, right? Will my job be here in the next 5 to 10 years? Okay, I'm a, retailer. I'm a manager at a retail store. Will my job be here in the next 5 to 10 years? See, we got to think long term. It's just sad that 76% of Americans or even 80% of Americans don't think past a year, don't even think past 6 months. Some don't even think past the day, right? But you have to. Right, you have to, because you got to know how you're securing your future. You got to know how you're securing the bag. You got to know what you are doing moving forward. Andy Stern, he said that, it's called America. He says the United States of anxiety, because most people don't have a clear path on what their future is going to look like. A lot of people don't know. A lot of people going to college, getting in debt, and they don't have jobs, or they don't even have resources, right? So for you parents that are pushing college on your kids, the industry that your child want to go into, see if it's going to be around for the next 10 to 20 years. Okay? Because your kid, if they go to college, they can always get new skills. See, millennials can adapt and waver and, maneuver. Baby boomers cannot. Right? And the Gen Y people, which is 40 to 55, they're like oblivious. They're just trying to settle down. They got their careers. They're not worried about retirement. They're not worried about a job because they got their job. Right? So if you're pushing your kid to go to school for business administration, Will that business administration job be available in 5 to 10 years? If not, then they don't need to go for that. Okay? If your child wants to be a nurse, will that nursing job be available in the next 10 to 20 years? Okay? If not, don't go to college for that. All right? We got to evaluate. Right? You got to evaluate. Right? If your child, wants to do hair, right? Want to be a beautician, will that job be around in 10 to 20 years from now? Okay, so we got to stop today and evaluate and do the research. We can't just say, oh, we're going to go to college and the college is going to make us. Remember, college is a business. College is only interested in making money. They don't care about your education. They don't care what type of education. And anyway, most of the professors in these schools are old. They're not even up to date on social media. Okay, so you got to know also too, guys, where you're getting your information from. You're getting your information from a 70-year-old who's not even hip to social media, who's not even hip to automation, who's not even hip to, artificial intelligence. They can't teach you nothing, right? They can't teach you nothing. They can't show you nothing. They can't, help you do nothing, right? So as a parent, if your industry is not long-term, then guess what? You need to start gaining a new skill today, whether you're going back to college, whether you're going to a trade school, okay, or whether you're buying an online class. That's how it works. Trade school, college, or buying an online class so that you can gain a new skill. Again, going to college may take you another 5 years to gain a new skill. Getting a trade may take you a year. Buying an online class may take you 90 days. Okay, so figure that out. Then your child, whatever they want to be or whatever they looking to be or whatever they potentially want to move into, see the longevity of that job. Okay? We cannot just keep putting the faith in the college when the college is only in business to make money, not to educate. See, we got to know that. College is not in the business to educate people. It's in the business to make money. Period. Right? Period. Right? Our parents were sold that dream. They sold it to us. Our grandparents were sold that dream. And now it's like, oh, if you don't get a college degree, you're nothing. No, I have a college degree and I'm not even using it. Not even a little bit. Right? I think I paid like 20 grand for that damn degree and I'm not even using it. I got out with a job making $35,000 a year. After taxes, it was only like 20 grand. Literally a year. I was living in the basement with my daughter struggling, driving a Toyota, 1989 Toyota with the trunk up. I could never get ahead. I can never, ever, 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 ever get ahead like that. Okay? So, instead of going back to college, spending more money that I don't have, right? Or going to a trade school to do something that I don't even know what I really want to do, I just decided to come online and find an online class. I found online classes to teach me, right? Because see, online, people that are teaching things online are abreast. They know what's going on. Right? So I teach how to make money online, right? I teach how to make money in e-commerce, right? I teach how to brand yourself. I teach how to make money on YouTube, right? It's up to you. I teach how to, push health and wellness products, right? I teach, how to, help people fix their credit, right? So my business is up to date. My business is up to date on the relevancy of where the world is going. Right. But I also invest in myself. Right? I also invest in classes and courses and stuff so I can stay abreast, so I can stay ahead. And the people that trusted me and joined my classes in my school, guess what? They can now stay ahead. Right. So what industries are you in? And is your industry long term? Experts are already predicting that 45% of jobs in America, which 50% of Americans only have a high school diploma, can be computerized or can be automated by computer. So is your job safe from automation? Is your career safe from automation? If not, you need to start gaining a new skill now. Those who stay relevant in the marketplace are the ones who will stay relevant in the marketplace. Those who don't stay relevant in the marketplace don't stay relevant in the marketplace. That's how it works. Okay? So if you are 45, 55, 65, and you're sick and tired of being sick and tired of your job, and you hate your job, you need to gain a new skill. If you're a teenager and you're in, school right now, you hate school, you don't know what you want to do, go online and get you a course, right? That's going to help you stay relevant in the marketplace. See, the reason that millennials can adapt, is because we're young, we're fresh, we have ideas, right? So we can continue to move forward. Not all millennials, I'm just saying the ones that are staying ahead. But baby boomers, they can't stay fresh and they can't stay ahead. They got sickness, they got debt, they got headaches, they got all these health issues, right? So when you don't have good health, you don't have good thoughts. So is your job or your industry safe from automation, which is going to happen, and it's already happening with elevators. It's already happening with our cell phones. It's already happening. Even with the cars, you don't even need a key anymore. All you need is the numbers, and you get in the car and you push start your damn car, right? So automation is happening. Okay, in schools now, the kids have the smart boards. They don't even have the chalkboards anymore. Kids are using iPads now. They're not even writing anymore. Automation is here. It just haven't gone fully blown yet. So some people say, oh, it ain't going to affect me. It ain't going to affect me. Oh, yes, babe, it's affecting all of us. Because next thing you know, in the next 5 years, it ain't going to be these little cell phones. It's going to be bigger cell phones, and it's going to be like a planner, and we're going to all have a planner. And now your kids and your spouse and everybody can be connected to this planner. You know where your kid is. You know where your spouse is. You know what your spouse is doing. You know what your kid is doing. That's what's coming out, right? So automation is already here. Robots are already here. They just haven't gone full blown. 4 million jobs were going to Ohio and Michigan and Pennsylvania and Iowa, okay? Gone, okay? 4 million gone. Those people didn't see it, just like Blockbuster didn't see Netflix, just like the cab service didn't see Uber. The Uber drivers won't see this automation coming either. So is your industry safe from automation? Ask yourself this question, do the research, and if it's not, start looking to gain a new skill. Start looking today to gain a new skill. Simple as that, guys. We're living in a world where the world is changing. We're going to the digital age, agriculture age, industrial age, digital age. Who knows what the next age is going to be in the next 20, 30, 40, 100 years? We don't know. But what I know now is that we're in the digital age. And if you don't gain a new skill to be relevant in this digital age, guys, you would just sink. There's people right now still don't have cell phones. They can't communicate because they don't got a cell phone. Some people still stuck in 40 years ago. They can't get ahead. Right? Don't let that be you, guys. What industry are you in, and is it safe from automation? Okay, make sure you register for my webinar at webinarofthe21stcentury.com and read my ebook, dropshiptoriches.com, guys. See you soon.